Hi, welcome back to Mrs. Barnett's Math Moment. Today we're going to take a look at addition using base 10 blocks. We'll start with single digits and we'll work to double digit. We'll start with, let's just do something like 3 plus 7. Okay, first of all, I could just simply take my base 10 blocks, 1, 2, 3. I'll move them to the middle of the board for a moment. And 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I like to make a stack of them so it looks like this. Okay? I could take that 3 and the 7. Now, what I'm going to want to do is I want to bring these a little closer. I'd like to make everything a group of 5 if possible. I like this pattern of 5 because I can see quickly there's 5 and there 2 more is 7. There's these 3. What I want to do is take these 3 and this 7 and combine them to see if I can make a 10. I definitely can make a 10. I just put those 3 with the 2 and now I have 10. Okay, so when we are used to adding things that go to 10, it's really helpful. Well, let's try another one. Let's try making 7 plus 6. Well, that's something I could memorize, yes? Or let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Going to move them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I can move these all. I find this to be a whole lot to count. So I'm going to make that a group of 5. Those 2 can stay there. And I'm going to make this a group of 5. And I can quickly, immediately, I can see when I combine them like this that I know I'm going to have at least 1 10 and 3 1s. And right there it shows. So I ask myself, if I had 7, what could I add to 7 and use from him? So what can I make the 6 into? It could be a 3 and a 3. Well, a 6 could also be a 4 and a 2, or a 5 and a 1. I could add those different combinations to get 6. Which one will match with this 7 to get that 7 to be a 10? I'm going to choose this group. 7 and 3 is 10. Well, I'm not done because I only used some of these 6. I still have 3 more left. So that is quick to say it is 13. All right, I'm going to try one more. Let's try 7 plus 8. Okay, so I technically can just say, if I draw this up here, what can I break this 8 into? Well, a group of 3 and a 5, that equals 8, right? A group of, whoops, sorry, a little bit too big, 4 and 4, that equals 8. I could make a group of well, I could do a group of 5 and 3, just turn it the other way around. I don't want to go over the 5 in here though. Like I could do 6 and 2 or that kind of thing as well, but I'd like to stick with just putting the smaller digits. So I know that with a 7, I need 3 more. So I'm going to use this configuration. I know I can break this into a 3 and a 5. So I'll keep my 7. I'll add 3. That's going to be 10. I need these 5 more that were sitting there. So I will have 15. Okay. All right, so let's take that a little bit more. Let's do 17 plus 8. Well, 17 is nearly another rod. So 10 and 7 of these guys. I know I need 2 sets of 5 in order to make a 20. I could trade that in. I need 8 ones. There's 8. I have way more than I need. I could easily trade this in for a rod. So here I go. There's this right here is enough for a rod. So I'm going to trade it in for a rod. I now have 10, 20. I know that 17 is really close to the next group of 10. So I need 17. And if I put 3 more on, I would have 20. Well, I don't have a 3. I have an 8. So I could take 3 from there, and I would have 5 left over. And look, here they are, all 5. I can put them in that really nice configuration. And you can see there's 25. So 17 and 8 is 25. Let's try some larger numbers. Let's try 37 plus 6. 37. If I was on a hundreds chart, 10, 20, 30, if I went to the next group of 4, I'd have 40. I don't have 40 here. I have 37. So technically, I don't have him yet. But I do have 7 of them. Okay, so if I put all 7 of these guys right next to him, you'll see this was my 37. I'm going to turn that eyeball off because I don't want you, we're not want to get confused with the numbers that are showing there because I have more on my board. I'm just lining them up so you can see. I have 10, 20, 30, and then these 7. How many more do I need to get to a full stick of 40? Yeah, I need 3. Okay, and a 6 gives me 3 and 3. That's 6. So at 37 plus 6, all I'm going to do is put them here. I could align them next to it, right? I'm just going to trade these guys in, and I get to keep him. So my answer is 43. So I had the 37 that I had. I broke this down into a 3 plus 3 because 3 plus 3 is 6. I put this 3 on so that I could get a 40, and he is left to make 43. Okay?